He has been in New York with his longtime friend Matt Damon in recent days to promote his new historical drama The Last Duel. But Ben Affleck's grueling work schedule saw him heading south to Austin, Texas, on Friday as he filmed scenes for his upcoming thriller Hypnotic. The 49-year-old Oscar winner was pictured on the set of the Robert Rodriguez-directed film as he shot a chilling scene in which his character's daughter appeared to be abducted. Ben was dressed casually for the scene in an outfit that he might have worn in real life. He had on a simple gray shirt with his sleeves rolled up to show off his muscular forearms, and he paired it with relaxed jeans and low-key black shoes. The Argo director sported the same close-cropped haircut and designer stubble he had during his recent publicity blitz, and he was seen wearing a wedding ring as part of his costume. Ben is reportedly playing a detective in the action thriller, though his character's name has not yet been shared. During Friday's scene, he was pictured sitting on a park bench with the actress Hala Finley, 12, who appears to be playing the detective's daughter. His character was filmed alone on the bench after his daughter ran off to play, but after she failed to return, Ben got up and began searching around the park. He began screaming while surrounded by extras and the camera crew as he searched for his daughter. Ben filmed about 4 takes of the dramatic scene before the crew moved on. Hypnotic will follow Ben's detective character as he becomes entangled in a mystery that ties together his missing daughter with a shady government agency. Only a partial cast has been announced so far, but Alice Braga and William Fichtner will also be featured. This appears to be Affleck's first collaboration with the prolific writer-director Robert Rodriguez, who regularly switches between family-friendly Fair Life of Spy Kids movies to darker projects like The Machete, Sin City and his Quentin Tarantino collaboration Grindhouse. In an interview with Collider from August, Rodriguez described Hypnotic as a Hitchcock thriller on steroids and a not everything you see is real type movie, adding that he began writing it way back in 2002. While Ben was in Texas to shoot his new movie, his girlfriend Jennifer Lopez treated her 180 million Instagram followers to some behind-the-scenes photos from her upcoming Netflix thriller The Mother. The 52-year-old actress and singer was seen in a charcoal ski cap, a dark winter vest and gray fingerless gloves as she conferenced with director Nicky Caro, who was masked up to slow the spread of the novel coronavirus. Another set photo featured a dramatic close-up on her face next to the movie's clapperboard as she was about to start filming a scene. In the star-studded film, which also features Gael Garcia Bernal, Amari Hardwick and Josephine S., Jennifer plays an assassin who comes out of hiding to protect the daughter, Lucy Paez, she gave up years ago, while on the run from dangerous men, according to Variety. This is the out-of-sight star's first major film with Netflix, following a multi-year first-look deal she signed with the streamer in June to produce scripted and unscripted content. Before Ben headed down to Texas to begin filming, he and Jennifer put on a sizzling display at the New York premiere of his new Ridley Scott historical drama The Last Duel. The film is his first major collaboration with his friend Matt Damon since they won Oscars for their original screenplay to 1997's Good Will Hunting. Both men wrote the male vantage points of the French knight Jean de Caroges, played by Damon, and his squire Jacques Legris, Adam Driver, while co-writer Nicole Holofcener wrote scenes from the viewpoint of de Caroges' wife Marguerite de Caroges, Jodie Comer. The film is about the last legally sanctioned duel to take place in France, which takes place after Marguerite accuses Legris of raping her. Affleck plays Count Pierre d'Alençon, who will initially weigh in on the matter, but Damon's character takes his dispute to the king, fearing that d'Alençon would favor the squire. Caroges challenges Legris to a trial by combat. If he wins, he will be declared innocent, but his loss will label him guilty. Ben and Jennifer were on the West Coast a week before the premiere when they both attended an advance screening of another of his upcoming films, The Tender Bar. They were joined at the screening by the film's director George Clooney, who previously produced Argo with Ben and starred opposite Jennifer in their modern classic crime romance Out of Sight. But Jennifer had to jet off to Vancouver in the middle of the week to resume filming on The Mother. According to TMZ, Ben got back in touch with his Jennifer in February, while he was filming The Tender Bar, and he began sending her loving and longing emails while she was on the set of her own project. It's unclear if she and her former fiancé Alex Rodriguez were together at that time, or just keeping up appearances, but she continued responding back and forth through the duration for the shoot. In April, Ben was seen driving to a hotel, only to be picked up in Jennifer's SUV and taken to her home in LA for them to spend time together. The two kicked things up a notch in May with a week-long trip to Snow, Montana, and then followed that one up with another trip to Miami, where she and her family were based at the time. It wasn't until June that the renewed lovers were spotted kissing at a birthday party for Jennifer's sister Linda Lopez. They repeated the gesture in a steamy set of photos in June to mark the singer's 52nd birthday. In recent weeks the couple have been seen touring houses around Los Angeles, and Jennifer's kids are reportedly comfortable with Ben and up for a move back to the West Coast. The couple previously dated in the early 2000s and had been engaged from 2002 until early 2004, before separating. And William Fichtner will also be featured. This appears to be Affleck's first collaboration with the prolific writer-director Robert Rodriguez, who regularly switches between family-friendly fare like the Spy Kids movies to darker projects like The Machete.